If you're ambitious but somehow still lazy, you dream about becoming successful. You imagine a better body, more money, more confidence, a better life. You even know exactly what you should be doing. But when it's finally time to begin, your brain freezes. The goal feels enormous. So you tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And slowly, your ambition turns into guilt. Here's the truth. You're probably not lazy. You're just trying to climb the entire mountain before taking the first step. And once you understand why, everything changes. There's a Japanese philosophy called Kaizen. Its idea is surprisingly simple. Instead of changing your entire life overnight, improve by just one tiny step. Your brain can't find an excuse to avoid it. Sounds too simple. Wait until you see what it can do. Let's start with the first step. Identify what to improve. Imagine standing at the bottom of a massive mountain. The peak disappears into the clouds. Looking at the top is overwhelming. Most people quit before they even take one step because they're focused on everything. Instead, pick one destination, one habit, one skill, one goal, nothing else. Here's a question. If you could improve just one thing over the next month, what would change your life the most? Start there. Because clarity removes overwhelm. And overwhelm is where procrastination lives. Now that you've chosen your mountain, there's one mistake almost everyone makes next. Start tiny. Imagine owning the fastest sports car in the world. It has incredible power. But the fuel tank is empty. It doesn't matter how powerful the engine is. It isn't moving. Now imagine adding just enough fuel to drive a few meters. Suddenly, the car is moving. Momentum has begun. Your habits work exactly the same way. Don't promise yourself a 2-hour workout. Do one push-up. Don't read 50 pages. Read one page. Sounds ridiculous? Good. Because ridiculous is sustainable. And small actions have something huge that motivation doesn't. They actually happen. But starting isn't enough. The real magic comes from what happens next. Repeat every day. Think about a sculptor creating a masterpiece. He doesn't swing the hammer once and expect perfection. He chips away. Again. Thousands of tiny strikes. Eventually, people admire the statue. They never notice the thousands of ordinary moments that created it. Your future works the same way. Every workout, every page, every focused hour, they're small on their own. But together, they quietly build a completely different person. Here's something funny. We overestimate what we can do in one day and underestimate what we can do in 1 year. That's why consistency always beats intensity. But one final step makes this system almost impossible to break. Improve gradually. Imagine planting a tiny tree. Would you dig it up every morning to check if it's growing? Of course not. You water it, protect it, come back tomorrow. Then the next day, you barely notice it. Growth happens so slowly until one day it's taller than you ever imagined. That's exactly how improvement works. Once today's habit feels easy, make it just a little harder. One more page, one more minute, one more rep. Small improvements repeated for months become extraordinary results. And that's the part most people never stay around long enough to experience. Most people believe success comes from one massive breakthrough. It rarely does. Success is usually built through tiny actions, repeated consistently long after the excitement disappears. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Take one small step today. Tomorrow, take another. Months from now, you won't recognize the person you've become. And if one of the habits you want to build is transforming your body, the video on your screen will show you exactly how to build muscle and get stronger at home using a beginner-friendly workout plan that's simple enough to actually stick with. I'll see you there. Bye.